And the one thing about this, though, is that the way the Indiana Fever's roster is constructed, they could potentially 2-out, 1-in a trade. Like, a lot of people are talking about the Fever having to get certain teams involved. And you can 2-out, 1-in a trade if a team has cap space. And then you can call up a dev player. Like, for me, the way I'm looking at it, there's no, like, this signing feels weird. It really does, because, like, if you're gonna go sign a big to play, you're signing somebody that's currently playing. There's no point having her on a dev deal and pulling her out of Upshot for $700 a week. And it feels a likelihood, like, she could be activated tonight for all we know. But because of that, I'm just trying to think. I'm like, they could 2-out, 1-in on a trade, and it's not really going to affect, because one of the outs could be Dantas. Like, if she's here to play, like, they could get off Dantas and somebody else, then 1-in and call her up. Use up the 12 games. Obviously, Dantas is hurt now. But I'm trying to make sense of this. Like, is this just we're missing Dantas till the World Cup, and we're just signing a big, on essentially a de facto hardship deal to play till the World Cup and play all these games? Because for her to sign this deal, it means, is Upshot over? Like, if Upshot's not over, she has to be playing. Like, no, it's still going. So she got pulled out of Upshot. And if you're going to leave a league where there's no way they're paying them less than $700 a week to play basketball, but, like, I also don't understand why the Fever are trying to sign worse KK Timpson. Like, is there some weird trade going on? Like, there has to be some. Is there any logic to this? Because Dantas is currently injured right now. And, like, this is a not with team injury. This isn't like she'll be fine. This is Dantas is not with this team at all. I don't really get it. Is there a trade potentially on the line? Like, if Dantas isn't going to be a season-ending injury, maybe Dantas is going to be a season-ending injury, and a team to get the extra cash who need a guard might be willing to take Dantas in a trade to get her season-ending injury exception to bring in a guard, maybe? Maybe. Like, this is just such a confusing move. It does feel like is there going to be one of these things where we see some sort of... Because if you can send a player in a 3-team trade, for example, you can offload a player if you just want to get rid of them to Portland. And Portland can then just cut them. Portland can't go into a game with a 13th player. Portland can then just, if they want to call up somebody, they can go and cut them. They can take them, cut them, they eat the salary. And will they eat $200,000 for a second round pick? It's essentially buying a second round pick. There's no guarantee they can't. And then again, because a lot of the time we've been looking at certain specific trades where it's like, okay, if you get off Lexi, or if you're getting off Lexi Hull, you got to find a way of putting it in a situation, even if you don't get anyone back, you're calling up Bree Hall and Sophie goes into start. If you're getting off Lexi Hull to shore up the power forward position. And now they're suddenly bringing in a big. And it's like, okay, if you're getting off Mo Billings, and like if you get off Mo Billings, for example, and you get the injured player exception on Dantas, you're for the time being able to sign, if you're getting off Billings, whoever you bring in, you're then able to bring in her almost like a Mo Billings replacement almost for the time being as a dev player, then as an injury replacement if you get a guard back in the Mo Billings trade. Which wouldn't really make sense either because you need a starting power forward in that. Maybe they start KK and they're like, look, we feel like our issue is Lexi. We're going to get our starting small forward. But this feels like a weird time to make this move. Because they're not in back-to-back situations. I don't see any use for her tonight against no real bigs in Portland. Or Minnesota, who don't really have a center, who like to spread the floor. So I don't see the use for a specific player like this. So the timing doesn't make sense. They're mid-road trip as well. Where is she? Where is Upshot? Did they just sign, Charlotte Crown? No, her team's in Charlotte. So she's not coming in. She's probably not even coming here tonight. This is a weird one. And the timing is really weird because if you wanted her as a dev player, why not just wait 3 or 4 days till you're back in Indiana and not sign her mid-road trip? I really don't know what's going on. If you just wanted a player on a dev contract to not play at all, why not sign the 6'4" wing Lattimore with way higher upside as a dev player, which will at least semi-make up for losing Passat? I don't know. I really don't know what Fever are doing. I don't really get the logic. Hopefully she's okay as a player. Are they trying to swing a trade? Are they hedging for, is Dantas done for the year? If that's the case, I don't even know if Dantas is gonna be able to help. I really don't know. I really don't know. Or is this Kyra Lambert 2.0, where they call up somebody and cut them after 5 days? Is this Kyra Lambert 2.0? It could well be as well.